Hello, guys. Welcome. Yes, I'm trying to organize stuff. So, as I wait for you guys to join me, welcome. Welcome, guys. How is everybody? Happy Sunday. How is Sunday coming along for you guys? Hello. Yeah. Welcome, guys. The Sunday is coming up for me well. Let somebody just tell me if you can hear me. Welcome. Please let me know if you can hear me. Welcome. Welcome, guys. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. I'm having flu, but I don't think that one will affect my sound. Just let me know if you can hear me, and if you can hear me, I will be glad. Welcome, guys. Let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, please let me know. Just chat me and let me know you can hear me. And welcome, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I know to some people it might be very late or even Monday. But that is the amazement of the creation of God, and we appreciate and we are grateful, we are thankful for everything. Chat me, let me know if you can hear me, please. If you can hear me, just write yes, and I'll be grateful. Yeah, I had some difficulties with my settings, my stuff. So if you chat me and let me know that you can hear me, I will be glad. So today, guys, I want us to go straight to the point, and I want to let you know what we are talking about. Today, we are talking about mental health. I know mental health is a very profound topic, but for today, we'll just talk about what we understand about the name or the word mental health and the mental disorders. That is what we will be discussing today. So welcome, guys. As share the video, share with your friends so that they can join, share with your family members, share on WhatsApp, share on your Facebook, your Instagram. Let's get to have many people join us and let us discuss, because this is a discussion. It is not a one-man show. It's I want to hear from you guys what you think, and maybe the solutions and what we can do about it, because this is a topic that is really affecting our communities, and due to ignorance, or maybe we feel like it is not the right time, or we are not the right people to talk about it, you find that nobody is talking about it. So guys, let me know if you can hear me. Welcome. I want to welcome everybody on this channel, Karo Osuji, and I'm blessed to have you guys. I want to thank God for you, for always coming to subscribe on my channel, to leave me a sweet comment, to like my videos, and even to the time that you people are taking to come and be with me. I just appreciate and thank God for your lives. And may God increase you and keep increasing you each and every day and open new doors for you. Uh, I want to thank God because as I was thinking about this topic, I felt like maybe I might not be the person that is supposed to talk about this, or maybe I need to be a doctor for me to be able to talk about this. But let me say that I'm grateful because I'm here with you guys and we are going to talk, we are going to discuss, and we are going to learn from each other what we think, the things that we think are supposed to be done, and how we are going to help our families. Because most of our people and most of us are going through so much, but we do not want to talk. We do not want people maybe to judge us, and that's why you find that many people are, are suffering. And then you find there is so much of people killing themselves, or even killings in the families, in the marriages, and even in our community, just because people are tired. People think like you have so much that you're carrying, so the moment that something is triggered in you, uh, you then now find out that now you behave differently, other than the way you are supposed to be to behave. Because some actions you do, you find that even some people will start asking, is this human really? And maybe even that person, after a while, you realize that you did something that you were not supposed to do. So as I talk about mental health, my first question is, what is mental health? And mental health to me is the or how it is defined is that it is a state of well-being, like a state of well-being. Are you in your sober, you being in your sober mind, you being in that state of well-being. And also it includes how we feel, our emotions, our physical, and our psychological and social well-being. So that is the mental health. And when it comes to mental, it takes the surrounding of the human nature, because it includes your emotions, it includes your physical, it includes your psychological, it includes sorry, excuse me, your social being, you as a human being, you know. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Let me know you can hear me. Please chat me and let me know you can hear me. I'll be glad. Please chat me. Let me know that you can hear me. Yes, let me know you can hear me, and feel free to chat your opinions. Yes, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Let me know if you can hear me. If you're watching me, please let me know that you are there, you are there. So guys, as I was saying that mental health is a state of well-being which includes your emotional, psychological, our emotional, psychological, and our social being. And the moment that when when now all those are stable, and you are acting up like a normal human being, that's when now we say that you have a stable mental health. And there are other things that the other thing is that mental health is it is important at every stage, because mental health being a state of mental health being a state of well-being, being our state of well-being. And we have said that it affects our thinking and the feeling and even acting, how we act, how we are thinking, and how we are feeling. It also determines how we handle stress, you know it also, our mental stability also determines how we handle our stress and how we relate with others and make choices. That's why I said that it includes our physical, our mental, our emotions, and our social being. So how you relate with other people also included in that. When we give uh, the examples of mental health, like not even examples, like what causes the mental disorders, because those are the things that welcome, chat me, let me know you can hear me. Welcome, let me chat me and let me know you can hear me loud and clear. And you're welcome, you're free to write your opinion here. Let me know. Yeah, don't shy out, please. I need your companion, because I know God is going to bless us in this journey, and in this topic that I've chosen today. It's something that I've always wanted to talk about, but it has taken me quite some time, um, trying to procrastinate, thinking that I might not be the right person to talk about it. I may not be a doctor, and I may not have maybe the facts or something, but that's why I said it is an open discussion, that we can all talk and chip in and say either the things that we would want done, or we feel that they are supposed to be shared on this topic. And also I said that this topic is very profound, it's very profound. So we may not be able to tackle each and everything, or have those medical terms or that are used in it. So feel free, and welcome. I welcome you guys to join me. Welcome, guys, and join me as we. Yes, welcome, guys. Welcome. Yeah, I know it's a lot of sacrifice and a lot of and most of us, I know it is late, but I appreciate you so much for coming. Thank you for coming as we discuss this beautiful topic about our mental well-being, our mental well-being. So I was saying that mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood, adolescence to adulthood, because when we come to uh, what brings up the mental illness, what we call the mental illness, now that is the opposite of the mental health, like the mental illness, the disorders that now that happens in our minds, in our bodies, in our psychological being and our social life. You find that mental illness is also called the mental health disorder. Yes, disorders that affect your mood, thinking, and behavior. So, examples of mental disorders include depression. Examples of mental disorders, for those maybe you might be writing, it includes depression, anxiety disorders, eating disorders, and addictive behaviors. There are many things, but I'm going to tackle that. Depression and anxiety disorders. Some people feel like when you're like, let me say, for my example, for my situation, when I'm stressed, I tend to eat so much when I'm stressed. I think there is somebody I used to share with them. Like I used to tell them that when I eat, when I am stressed or when I'm anxious, I tend to eat so much. And they were laughing. They were like, I thought when you're stressed is when you're moody, you don't even want to eat, you do not want. But for me, it's different. And I know it happens even for other people out there, some people out there, that you find that you are you want to eat, you eat more when you eat more when you're stressed. So that's one also is a disorder, is an it's part of the mental illness. It's one of the mental illness, the eating disorders and the addictive behaviors. There are those that feel that when you're stressed, you need to go and drink, or you need to go and smoke, or you need to go and those things like drinking, smoking, and all that. That is what you feel doing when you are stressed, so that it can calm you down. But then for me, I usually say that even those who use the drinking and smoking and all that, it will not change a thing, because you will find your problems wherever you left them. So despite how much you drink for the whole night, or you drink for the whole of the week that you're stressed, or it will not change a thing, because the same problem, if you don't tackle that problem that is making you feel stressed, then the same problem will continue to haunt you. So the other thing is, what are the factors that causes mental illness? And we are talking about psychological trauma, advanced childhood experiences, and personality traits. So those are the three major. There are others, but these are the three major factors that cause mental illness: psychological trauma, advanced childhood experiences, and personality traits. So for me, I didn't think, at first, I didn't think that personality can be something that can be associated with mental. I don't know why I was thinking like that. Like it is not something that can be associated with mental health. And you find that how you there are some people that I don't even know what I can call them. I don't know what to I don't know how to mention it, but I think I'll put it when we get to talking about the factors, the personal traits, personality traits factors. And thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. You're welcome. Yeah, let me know if you can hear me, please. Thank you for coming. Let me know. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. Let me know. uh, what you, if you can hear me clearly. And as we talk today, I'm talking about mental health and the part of mental illness. And we just mentioned the factors that cause mental illness. We just mentioned like three. We mentioned three factors of mental illness, and we talked of psychological trauma. We talked about advanced childhood experience and personality traits. If you have another one, you can add it on the chat or on the comment section. Let me know, and I will be glad. So share the video, comment down below, chat me, share the video, and let me know what you think, and how does this topic associate with you, or maybe with someone you know or someone you love. And let us get to discuss. Sorry guys, I told you I have flu, running nose, and it is really cold. That's why I keep on getting this cold, but I thank God. So we've talked about the physical trauma, advanced childhood experiences, and personal traits. When we go to physical factors, childhood abuse, traumas, or neglect, social isolation or loneliness, social disadvantage, poverty, or debt, losing someone close to you can also be a factor of psychological trauma, severe or long-term stress, and having a long-term physical health condition, unemployment, or losing job. Those are some of the factors that I wrote down that childhood abuse and trauma or negligent. That one is a very profound topic, and I felt like this is where most of us, or most of the people in the world, are going through, because some of these things, even the parent that are doing, you don't even understand. Like you don't they it's like, even for them, they don't know if this is wrong, or the things that they'll be doing to you is wrong. Like another day, I was watching the news, and they reported that there is a baby who got lost in, when was it, who got lost in September. Was it in September of 2021? September, or yes, of 2021. And 2 weeks, like 2 weeks ago, is when now the parents were reporting that the baby is missing. So if you look at some of those situations, and even if that case was brought to you, how would you handle it? How, what would you say if that kind of case was brought to you? Like your child got lost in September, and you are reporting like after 3 months. Are you genuine? Do you want to tell me that parent is genuine? Do you want to tell me those parents do not know what happened to that baby? So these are kind of things that because the moment, I want to understand that the moment maybe your baby, even if you are traveling, or maybe you left your baby home and maybe you did not find them, the moment you realize that you cannot find them, the moment you realize that I cannot find them, they are not with your neighbor, they are not with your family members, that is the moment that you're supposed to call the police and involve them, and let them know that your baby is missing, so that they can help in maybe sending information all over the village or all over the town, and let people know that the baby is missing. But then this case, to me, I felt like it was the parent were neglecting this child. the child felt neglected. So these are the kind of things that we are talking about, trauma or neglect the child. Because let's say, for example, if that child maybe did not die, it is true that maybe that baby got lost or something, and when that baby now grows up and finds out that after she or he got lost, his or her parent were reporting after a month, how would they feel? How would that kid feel? Because he will always have a problem with the parents. He will always feel neglected. He will always feeling not in the right place. Welcome, welcome. Let me know that you can hear me, please. Comment and let me get to hear from you, please. Yeah, chat me and let me know that you can hear me. Give this video a thumbs up. Yeah, give the video a thumbs up. And I thank God for you guys. you know thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Give this video a thumbs up. Okay, give the video a thumbs up and let me know if you can hear me fine and you can hear me sound and clear. My sound is clear. Let me know that. So today, as I was saying, guys, we are talking about mental health, and we are talking about the part of the illness, the mental illness or mental disorders, because we've learned that mental health is a state of well-being which involves our emotions, our psychological and social well-being. You're welcome. May you join. Please comment, chat me. Let me know that you can hear me, and give the video a thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up. Yeah, thank you for your time. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your time. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. Yeah, thank you for your time. And yeah, we were talking is a state of I'm talking about mental health, which is a state of well-being and involves our emotional and psychological and social well-being. And we were just analyzing the factors that causes mental illness. And we said that there are psychological traumas, advanced childhood experiences, and personal traits. And we were talking more of the psychological trauma, and I was giving an example of where a child might feel neglected. How a child might feel neglected. The other one is social isolation or loneliness. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I put especially the life that we are living in right now with the COVID-19 in 2020 and 2021. It has really taught us that life can be lonely. But we thank God that we are safe, because, for example, let's say if you went into isolation and you did not like when there was lockdown, and where you are locked down, you could not even be able to travel. You could not be able to travel. Maybe you go and get to stay with your family, so maybe you are left in the house by yourself. And you find that for the whole of all those months before they opened up, that period could even make you be depressed. It can cause mental illness, because you are doing the same thing over and over again, and you get bored, you get lonely. Like I could hear some people say that they have watched all the movies on the Netflix and everything, because you are lonely, you're not doing something, like there is nothing for you to do. And even some people were not like prepared for the lockdown, so maybe you did not even have maybe books, or you were not even settled some stuff that maybe could accompany you and make you at least have a good time with yourself, even if you are isolated or you are in a place by yourself. And also loneliness, that is now the loneliness that we are talking about, social isolation or loneliness, so you find that you get to be very lonely. And let me say that especially for many people that maybe come from mostly those who are immigrants in this country, and they come from like Africa, and where I come from, we are very social. We are people that are very social. And you come to this place, and you find that everything is so fast, everything and everybody is very busy. So nobody cares, nobody like is there to like, you have to have an appointment even to visit your own parent. If you want to visit your own parent, you must give them an appointment. If you want to visit your friend, you have to give them an appointment. You cannot just think about going to your friend's house and you just go to your friend's house. You need an appointment for that. Sometimes it becomes, for someone that uh, has not been brought up in such kind of an environment, it becomes very lonely. By the time you adopt to those regulations, no, they're like those facts, it takes quite a lot of time, and it can bring up to mental illness. Because I'm telling you, like for me, this one really affected me so much. Because even though you have like, you don't even know where to go, you know you don't know uh where to start, or where, like, you know like those who have been watching me, there is in my first videos, when I was telling you about my experience, and the culture shock. It was that you may even stay, and you will never know who is your next door neighbor. Because maybe the moment he is going out, is going in, that's when you are going out. When he is coming in, that's when, like, you will never get even to know each other. Because nothing, that your schedules do not match, and nobody really cares so much about anybody else, unless maybe you ask for help or something. Nobody cares about that. So it can really be lonely. And that's why we are saying that this is one factor of psychological illness. Thank you so much for coming. Please chat me, let me know that you can hear me loud and clear. Yes, chat me, let me know that, and give this video a thumbs up. Yeah, it helps so much. The other thing is experiencing discrimination and stigma. So, especially when you you are in a new environment, you may tend, even if maybe it is there or no, it's not there, you may tend to feel like you are discriminated. You may feel either you are discriminated because maybe you may not be able to understand the language, and when the people are talking, you cannot understand the language due to the barrier of language, or even the race and ethnicities and all those things. So when you think about it, you find out that it brings the psychological factor of mental illness. The other thing is social disadvantage, like poverty or debt. Sometimes, especially when you where especially when these days now on the social media, some people are just there for the clicks, for the clickbaits. Some people are, oh, thank you so much, thank you, welcome sister Uju, thank you so much, thank you for coming, and I appreciate you so much and for your time. And I'm talking about mental health, a topic that I know it's very profound. And I was just talking about the factors that causes mental illness. And I just talked about the physical trauma and advanced childhood experiences and personal traits. And I was just propounding or talking more about the psychological factor. And when I was talking about these psychological factors, I've written down, and some are doing, are like, experiencing discrimination and stigma. That is what I was talking about. So thank you so much. I remember I was watching your video last night, that you are telling us to stop chasing, and I was really laughing, and I included it in this topic, because some of us feel like you are supposed to chase, so that because maybe you feel you have passed the age that you are supposed to get married, and you have maybe you have the stress from your village people, or maybe even your parents are still keeping asking you, when will you get married, when am I going to get grandchildren. It brings a psychological psychological illness, which affects your mental health, because you may not be able to explain to these people very well that this is not, you have to be ready for this. It's not just about the grandchildren. It's not just you, for you just getting a man just because you want to get a man. Oh, Rachel, you're welcome. Welcome, welcome, Rachel Rennie. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will be glad. I'm so happy. So thank you so much, Sister Uju, for that topic that you included there, because I feel like we need to hear this more. We need to hear the truth. We need, because the truth is what is lacking uh, in most of the people. We do not want to tell the truth. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, thank you so much. Give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So today I tried to do some makeup. I don't know how to do makeup, and I'm like, oh, today is a Sunday, and we had our church online. So yeah, God is good, and we are happy. So thank you so much, Rachel and Sister Uju, for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Yeah, share the video. So today, as I was saying, we are talking about mental health, and I said mental health is a state of well-being that involves our emotional and psychological and social well-being, and the things that triggers the mental illness. Those are the things that I was giving examples of, the things that uh trigger the mental, our psychological factors, things that triggers. And I was talking about the childhood abuse and trauma, where I was giving an example of a child that got lost in September. I was hearing this on the news, and the parent are just reporting the case like a couple 2 weeks ago. And I was saying that these are things that may, even if they will come to find that child, or even if wherever that child is, when he or she will come to realize that my parent, after I got lost, they went to report to the police after a couple of months, that kid will feel neglected. Because for me as a parent, I think that the moment that you see that you cannot find your child, the moment that you realize that your child is nowhere to be seen, you cannot see him or her with your neighbor or with your friend, that's the time that you should shout and cry out and call the police and let everybody know that your baby is missing. So guys, I said this uh, is an interactive live stream, and I want to invite all of you to join in the chat. Let me get to know what you think, and if maybe you can even join me I can be very happy. And I have my I have the link on the chat that whoever feels that you can join me and we talk about this topic, I'll be very happy and I will appreciate. Please give this video a thumbs up, and it shall be a blessing. So the other thing that I was talking about was social disadvantage, poverty. And that's where now I was going to the social media thing and saying that many people are on social media because you want to be um, affirmed by those on the social media, by the clicks. When you put a picture there, you want everybody to click on it, to like it. So whenever you find a dislike, or whenever maybe you find that they did not like your video, or they did not like your picture, you tend to feel like you are not worth, like you are not supposed to be that way, or maybe you do not have good clothes that you can be able to post a nice picture with, or things that you don't have a good shoe. So you tend to maybe to feel like, why were you born in poverty, or why is your parent not like this other parent, or why can't you be like your friends, or why can't you be like so and so. And I just want to tell you that everybody is created differently. Everybody has their space. Everybody, whatever that thing that you have, be proud in it, and do not wait for validations from other people for you to be happy, because you can never find happiness in other people. You have to create your own happiness, and your own happiness comes when you realize who you are, when you know who you are, when you know the things that matters to you, and it is so important. As I was saying that I was listening to Sister Uju's video when she was talking to us ladies. She is a YouTuber, my dear friends. Go follow her, watch her, and watch that video and share, because it is a very nice video that talks about us chasing men, women chasing men, just because you feel like you want you feel like maybe you are too old. That's what I was trying to figure out, thinking that maybe you are too old, you cannot your family is asking you, when will you get married, when will you have kids, or so many questions about that. But she stated that you first of all need to know why you are getting into that marriage. And who are you? Do you know yourself? What are the values? What are the things that you want, that you do not want this other person that is coming into your life to that you want this other person to adhere to, and to also to know, because you have to tell the person the things that you feel that they are the things that you are worth. You need to know your worth. Yeah, thank you so much. Sister Uju is saying it's important for us to learn to be ourselves. Exactly. Those that are extremely rich don't even show. Exactly, you're right. Welcome, Moments with Diva. Welcome so much for joining me. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are all welcome. And I just put my link out there so that somebody can join us. Sister Uju, if you are not busy, you can, if you are not like very busy, you're not working or something, if you have some time, please, you can talk to us, you can join there, because that topic that you gave was very good. And as I was planning about this and listen, then I went to listen to your video. I was like, oh my God, the spirit is talking, because we need to say these things. And as you said that biblically, is that the man is supposed to love us, and for us as women, we are supposed to submit. And these are the things that are causing those, now the psychological traumas that I'm talking about, because when maybe you feel like you are not, you don't get that person that you want, and you feel like you are getting so old, maybe you get to 35, you're not married, so you start saying, whoever man comes now, I'm ready to marry, even if they just collect somebody from the village, from the streets there, and give the person to you just because the person want to get married. You want to get married to them because you feel like it is taking too long. So thank you so much. Thank you, Moments. You didn't talk. That's why maybe we didn't see you. I just quickly dropped into say thank you so much, Moments. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for your time. Yeah, I know to some places it might be late. So thank you so much. Thank you for coming, and let me know, chat me and let me know what you think about this topic. And the other thing is losing someone close to you. This one also can be a problem that can bring a psychological it's also a psychological factor that can cause a mental disorder or mental illness, because you find like maybe it's a child loses, you lose your parents, you find that for that child to cope, it becomes a little bit hard. It will pull the child behind. By the time now maybe you know where to start your life, and maybe you did not have a good you someone good to take care of you. uh oh, Diva is asking, what's the topic? The topic we are talking about mental health or and mental illness, and I'm talking about psychological factors that can cause mental illness. Welcome, Glorious. Welcome. Good evening to you too. Good evening. Good evening, Glorious, and everybody who has joined. I thank you so much for finding time to come and be with me. I'm happy that I'm not talking to myself. Sometimes when you don't get to see people or to hear people, you feel like you are talking to yourself. But I thank God for you guys, because we have to talk about these things. We are talking about the psychological factors that can cause mental illness, that can cause the mental disorders. So those are the things that I was talking about. I've just talked about losing someone that you love. Someone, maybe I was talking about a child maybe losing their parent, or even losing your spouse, and sometimes that one can pull you into some psychological traumas. The other one is severe or long-term long-term stress, because some things we don't talk about and we keep them to ourselves. Someone may be doing something bad to us every day, continuously, and because maybe this person, let's say, maybe this person you do not want to offend them. You feel like you do not want to offend them, because maybe you might lose the relationship, you might lose your marriage, you might lose the friendship in the family, or the that togetherness, the love that is there for the family. You tend to keep quiet. You tend not to talk, but it is bothering you in your heart. You feel that that thing is really, you can tell that maybe your sister or your brother or your friend or your partner is not doing the right thing to you. You are feeling offended, but you do not want to show it, just because you want to keep the love, just because you want to keep the friendship, just because you want to feel that you do not want to offend this person. So you tend to keep those things unto you. So the moment you keep those things for long, they keep on piling in your mind. and that one can also cause the psychological trauma in your in your mind, in the way you see things. And that is why you find that some people, you find like let's say, even mostly it happens with the married women. Sometimes you find that your wife, your husband might be cheating or might be doing things to you, maybe pulling you down, is a person that is always not trusting you, or you don't trust each other, you have problems. But because you want to keep the marriage, you want to stay there, even with all those traumas, or maybe even he is harassing you, is beating you, or even harassing you with words, or whatever things that it's not good to your heart or to your physical or to your mental health that this person is doing. You keep staying there just because you have children. Some women say, I'm just here because of the children. Where will I take these children? So you forget that you need your mentor to be stable. Your upstairs needs to be stable for you to be able to bring up those children. Okay, so you find out that you tend to stay there just because you have children, and then on the other side you forget that these children needs you in a stable mind so that you'll be able to bring them up. So you find that now that one can also cause psychological trauma. Moments with Diva says, yeah, exactly, this particular point is important. Well, me, I talk, oh, I can't let anything stress my life. So sometimes I hold back, but after some days I say it out when the mood is right. Exactly, because also there are some things that you find that you have to find the right time to talk. You don't just utter words out there, because we are civilized, and we are people that love peace. As far as you want the peace, and you want to say it, you find that you have to find for the right thing to say and the right time to say it. Thank you so much, Moment. And I was saying that this topic is not just for me, guys. I want you to come and join me, and let's discuss this thing. It's not just about me. I just uh, copied a link, guys, so that you can join me, and let's talk about these things, guys, because they affect it. There are things that are affecting the society, and we really need to talk about them. So if you feel okay, if you are in a good position, even if you do not want to show your face but you can tell us something, please click the link and I'll let you in, and I'll be so glad to have you people as we continue, so that we can continue, guys. Thank you so much for those that are showing up. Thank you for those that have given me a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate your time so much, guys. So the other one is having a long-term physical health condition. This is also something that also may bring you a psychological illness. Thank you so much, Moments with Diva. I appreciate. I'm leaving now, but I shared you out. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you, and may God bless you and have a beautiful week. Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a blessed week. Yeah, thank you so much. So I was saying that having a long-term physical health condition can also bring a psychological factor, because that's okay. That's okay. Moment with Diva, that's fine, and you can as well come back and watch and hear what maybe other people shared, because this is not about me. This is about all of us. It's about our community, and yeah, we are talking to everybody. I also want to learn your experiences, guys, and that's why I'm putting my link out there, so that you can come and share with us, and let's get to learn these things together. So some long-term physical conditions you may have, like you may have the chronic disease that you might be even wondering where it came from. You maybe the doctor has told you like you have a few days to live and such things, you know. And as you think about it, they mess up your mental health. You find that you just want to be isolated. You do not want to stay with other people because you think like maybe you are becoming the topic. They are talking about you. And sometimes it might happen, sometimes it may not be the case, but you find that because you have that problem, you feel like you are not needed, or you feel like people are not treating you right. You feel like this is not where you want to be. So you tend to isolate yourself and become lonely. And then now you find that now this becomes a psychological problem, because now the stress comes, the anxiety comes, you know, the depression and the stress. So it starts now affecting you. The other thing is unemployment or losing job, especially this 2020 and 2021. Oh my goodness, I just want to thank you, God, because of bringing us safe, every one of us that is there. If you did not lose your job, if you did not lose your business, and you are alive, I just want to tell God thank you for you guys, because it has been really a tough time. We have seen businesses closing. We have seen people die. We have seen people losing their jobs. They cannot be able to feed their families, and it becomes tough. It is hard, especially for people that do not talk, and especially the breadwinners like our men, because they feel that maybe a man might be feeling that now I'm useless, because if I cannot be able to provide for my family, you find that we do not, the person feels like he is becoming now useless, and they don't even need to to be seen, or they don't want even to go out with other men or even be seen, because they have lost their job, they have nothing to offer. So I'm just saying that we have so much that we need to thank God. Yes, Sister Uju says we have a lot to thank God for. Like, it is so much, a lot that we need to be thankful about, because there's so many things that have been happening, and I'm hopeful that this new year, it is coming with blessing. It is coming with the blessings, and we are going to put this COVID-19 behind us, and God is going to show us a way through, the way he has been able to take care of us during 2020 and 2021. Even this 2022, he will be able to take care of us. So it is good we stay humble. We pray for our country, we pray for our other people, we pray for everybody, and God will be able to bless us. So the other thing, among my factors that causes mental disorders, I talked about personality traits, and I was saying that I didn't know that this one can be a factor, actually a major factor. I didn't know that this one can be really a major factor. And sorry, guys, I just saw something that I did not understand there, and I decided to block because you never know. I'm trying to be a little bit careful with whoever comes on the stream. Sister Ujua was saying, if you are not in a place that you can, even if you don't want to show your face, you can talk to us. I will appreciate, because I love hearing you talk, because you talk a lot of wisdom, And this is what we need for this time. Yeah. So I was saying that when I was thinking about the personality traits, and when I was writing those things that the like, what are they, like, how do one feel, or what do we see in that person, and in these things that we call personal traits. We were talking about the paranoia, antisocial, the narcissism, the avoidant, arrogant, the irony, and the boastful, all those things. And when I was coming to the antisocial, I didn't know that it actually is a problem. The being antisocial, it's actually like, before I didn't used to think like that. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm trying to say. I didn't know that it can be. I thought, no, you can just be like that. But I came now to realize there are things that makes one be antisocial, because of the things that maybe we have just discussed on the psychological part. And others are just arrogance. There are people that are just, they are just arrogant, and they do not know they are suffering. That is the major part, by the way. These people that have personality traits as factors of mental illness, they do not accept, for one, they do not accept that it is a problem that they have. That person that is always arrogant, they may they don't know that it is a problem that they are going through, because even the data shows that those people, they did not even get helped. They do not get the mental help until something happens, until something bad happens. That is when now the person, now due to maybe they harmed themselves, they harmed or others, or even they broke the law, and now they go through the process. That's when now they get help, because it is so hard to tell is it called a narcissist to tell them that they are hurting you. They do not know that. They I don't know. I would also want to talk to one and ask them, how do you feel when you are doing something wrong to somebody? When you are just putting out bad words to somebody, abusing them, telling them words that are not, they are hurting their feelings. And even if it is your wife or your children or your friends, how do you feel? How do you feel inside you? Because I feel like it is a lot of pride or something, because as we know, narcissists are very proud. Narcissists are very proud. I will give you one time that story, guys. I will share that story on my YouTube channel one day, because I dated one, a narcissist, and they can never see anything good in somebody. They don't see anything good, and they feel like you are supposed to be their stepping stool. They feel like they are the say. You can never say anything. You have to do what they are saying you have to do. You have to follow what they are saying. It is what support. You can never give your opinion with an assist. You can never give an opinion or anything. You can never tell them anything. And that happens with the arrogance too. Those people who are arrogant, you know it is hard. It is so hard even to discuss something. You can never have a conversation with that kind of a person. You know, you can never have a good talk with that kind of a person, because they do not accept that they have a problem. They do not accept that they have a problem. So it is really hard, and it affects now. They don't know that it is affecting their personalities, and also affecting other people that they are living with. They do. And even if you try to explain to them that this is what they are doing, they are not doing things right, they may not see it, and they may not feel like you are doing right, like they are doing wrong. I don't know if there is anybody who has ever come across one. I would want to hear a story, because they are very funny people. Like, I don't even know if it is to say they are funny, but they are people that you cannot understand what they think, and how they take things. Guys, I'm having a cold. That's why, excuse me. Thank you guys for coming. Oh, ask Auntie Mabel. Hello, hello. How is Sunday? How is your Sunday coming up? Welcome, 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 Auntie Mabel. We are here. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Ask Aunt Mabel. No, that's fine. That's fine, Aunt Mabel. You apologies. I'm late. No, you are not late. We are here. We are here, and we are learning. You are not late. I know today it's Sunday, and it's most people take it as a family day. So I totally understand, and I thank everyone for being with me. Thank you so much for finding time to come and be with me. And as I was saying, that this topic is profound. We are talking about mental health and Mabel. Uh, and I was just giving factors that affect, or factors that triggers some of the things that triggers our mental illness, that brings up the mental illness. We are talking about psychological and the personal traits, the personality traits, and the advanced childhood experiences. So we were just talking about the personal traits, where I was saying that those people with personal traits, they tend to be paranoia, antisocial, narcissist. They are avoidant and arrogant. They are irony, like they are so boastful. And I was just saying that these people do not even know that they have a problem, and they don't get to be helped because they don't think they have a problem. And the data shows that most of these people, they tend to get help when something bad happens. If maybe they harm themselves, or they harm others, or something, they break the law, and that's when now they get now to get help, and they get help the hard way. Because someone who is arrogant, you will never tell that, they will never accept that they are arrogant, and someone that is boastful, they always want to show off. And there is no way that you, even if they did something to you, they will not uh, accept that they are hurting your feelings, because everything is about themselves. They don't think the mind about others. Everything is about themselves. And also we gave I talked about the psychological factors, where I was talking about childhood abuse, social isolation, and loneliness. And I also talked about experiencing discrimination and stigma. Yes, the stigma, social disadvantage like poverty or debt, losing someone close to you. I talked about severe or long-term stress, and having a long-term physical health condition, unemployment, and yeah, those are the things that I feel that they trigger, you know, they trigger our mental health. And I was saying that if someone can join me and just give us an experience or what you think we can do to avoid these things. How can we help? How can we be of help when it comes to our psychological um, illness? Because most of these things, the mental illness, most of them do not have, like, not even most of them, it's like they do not have cure. We have medications, yes, that to keep you along, to keep you going, and also maybe to stabilize you to be able to continue with your school or to be able to continue with your work. But I feel like therapy is also done to help you maybe come out of this. And before we get to that, what can we do so that we don't have to go all that to be needing a therapist, or for us to be taking medications? I feel like there is something that we can be able to do as a community and as a family, and we that we can be able to give. If we talk, do we feel like we are the right people that should talk about this? Because I was saying when I started that even when I was talking about this, even for a few, even for us, that sometimes we tend to feel like we are not the right people that are supposed to talk about this. Thank you so much, Auntie Uju. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Can you hear me?
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So that's a very important topic, actually.
Oh my God, we cannot hear you. I don't know if it is for me. You sound like you are kind of far.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Yeah, add your volume.
I've added my volume. This thing, I don't know what else.
Okay, okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Can you hear me?
yes.
Okay. Maybe, okay, you can up your volume. All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's your topic is a very interesting topic. Thank you for watching that video that I sent out. I think it
Yeah,
was yesterday. I uploaded yesterday. Yes.
yeah. I was
Another
watching
thing
it
that
at night.
people should realize is they should understand the family history when it comes to mental disorder.
Mm,
The family history,
mm.
the grandparents, the mother, whether they have that trait, whether they are bipolar. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Or yeah, family history is very important.
Mm,
And once they know that family history, that is the root for them to know how to manage
mm,
or how to control the way they do things.
mm.
See?
Yeah.
It's just like an example when somebody has a family history
Mm,
of high blood pressure,
mm,
like the father or the mother or both has high blood pressure,
mm,
definitely the kids will have it. No, there's no two ways about it.
mm,
But when you now know that, oh, this runs in my family,
mm.
then you start to cut down on what you eat,
Yeah.
exercise more,
Mm-hmm.
abstain from salt, just
Mm,
to help you so that you don't get that. But even after doing that, is a family history, you may get it.
mm.
So is the main root is what goes on, what happens, because they'll say, hey, like our culture, you know, the way they look at mental illness, they don't see it as a mental disorder. We call it mental disorder. They look
Yes.
at it as if the person is cursed. No, no,
Yes.
no. It's a
Mm-hmm.
disorder.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll say that God has forsaken this family. This family is rich. Why is it that the
Yes.
mother is mad? Mind you, they
Mm-hmm.
are not treating that disorder. It can be
Exactly.
treated.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh, the mother has it, the doctor has it. Oh, God has
Mm-hmm.
this family is cursed. It is not
Mm-hmm.
cursed.
Mm,
It is a disorder, just like any other disorders, just like
mm,
any other sickness
mm,
that needs to be managed. I know about a celebrity, Chacheke. Her last pregnancy.
mm.
I don't know whether you know Chacheke. Some of you will know
No.
her. Yeah, her last pregnancy, she had an episode.
Mm.
where she left her home and she was, behaving, exhibiting
Mm.
that disorder.
Yeah.
And people took her in the media. They were saying, "Oh, her husband is dealing with her. Oh, she's this, she's that." And then when she finally came and told them that she has a disorder, she has bipolar.
Mm.
Hey, see comment. God forbid. So you are a mad woman. That is from
Uh-uh.
our people.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
that is from our people,
Wow.
Nigerians, Africans. Oh, I didn't know she's crazy woman. No. And then when she posts something, some of them will say, "Oh, the crazy woman is out." See,
Oh
that's
God.
why people hide it,
Yeah.
because of being judged,
Mm.
and because of, do they have enough doctors,
Mm.
psychiatrists to handle
Mm.
them?
Mm.
They mask it, they hide it.
Mm.
This lady came at least to give, and I was so hurt. I'm like, this
Mm.
lady is coming to give you guys an awareness that this is real. It happens.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And they are calling her crazy woman.
Mm-hmm.
See, that is why people don't say anything about it, because of being judged.
Mm.
But if you have anything like that, you have a family history, and
Mm.
the signs and symptoms are there, you will know.
Mm.
Seek help. All they
Yeah.
will do is the doctor will put you on medication and manage your medication.
Exactly.
So that when it comes to, bipolar is actually, two disorders,
Yes.
Yeah, the depression and the maniac stage.
Yes.
The depression, when they are depressed, they are down. They don't want anything to
Mm.
do. The maniac
Yeah.
stage is when they behave like they
Ooh,
can go
yeah.
to the store
Weird.
and buy
Yeah.
outrageous things,
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
yes. So, I'm just giving an example. If you please seek for help, okay, because before it gets too late, because I see on the street,
Mm.
our country and here, people that have
Mm.
mental disorders, but they are not managed. And people,
Mm.
do you know some
Yeah.
of them will be in shackles because they
Yeah.
think that they are possessed because of the
Exactly.
mental disorder that can be
Mm.
managed
Yeah.
through medication and through therapy.
Mm.
I'm getting emotional because it hurts me.
It hurts. It
And people are
exactly.
calling them mad people.
Others mad people. Exactly. Yeah.
So the awareness is not there. First of all,
Mm.
we to start creating awareness that it is a
Mm.
disorder that can be managed. They are not
Yeah.
ruined for life. There are
Exactly.
some women, when they get pregnant, it triggers
They get
that.
it.
It
Mm-hmm.
triggers their mental health because of all the
Yeah.
hormones going on. All
Mm.
they need to do is just place them on medication. I don't want to
Yeah.
take so much of your time, but
No, 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 no. That's fine, Sister Uju, because we are trying to encourage people and we are trying to tell people that this thing is real, this thing is there and can be managed. And
yes,
people to talk about it, because even I wanted to talk about this topic for a long time, but I've been keeping quiet and thinking like I'm not the right person to say it. But if I don't say it, who else will come and say it? Who will come and tell people that this thing is real? Let us help those people that are in that problem, and let us not see them like they are cursed, as you just said. Let us not see them like God has deserted them or like God doesn't listen to them. It is our responsibility as a community, it is our responsibility as family to know when we notice that this is something that is happening in our families. This is happening. We talk to the people affected with love, with kindness, and show them the way, because others don't, especially those who are like in our villages. Most of them do not know what to do. They don't know if they, because for example, if a child is, as a woman goes mad in the village, she has just left. They think that, oh, that one has been cast, that one has been left by God or something. The family did something to, but they don't see that they can take this person to a psychiatrist who can be
exactly.
able to help and manage that disorder, because it is a disorder. Maybe it has been triggered by something. But when they take this woman to the psychiatrist will be able to know that I can help this woman manage this situation. And as a family, come together, know the things that we are supposed to do so that we don't trigger that thing again from this person. But when we keep on abusing these people, telling them they are cursed, they are being this and they are being that, and it is coming from the people that we love, especially when it comes from a family member, it is more hurting. And as you said, that's why many people even keep quiet. They keep quiet with their problems. And when now it goes beyond their control, you find that now situations change, you know. But I really thank God for people like you, Sister Uju, because for me, when I was trying to talk about this, I was feeling like I'm not the right person that is supposed to be doing this. And I felt like, do I talk or should I not? But I felt like my spirit was telling me, you know what, maybe you are talking to somebody that does not even know that these things happen. Maybe you'll be helping a family that is out there, they don't know if they can get help. But I just want to say that you can get help, however the situation is. Take the person to the right hospital, to the right people, and the person will get help. Sister Uju, we are
Definitely.
listening. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you.
Thank you for handling this topic. Is a very interesting topic. Topic. I love it.
Mm,
And thank you. Thank you. You're doing well. Bye
thank you.
bye.
Thank you so much for joining us. I can see you, Pat. Hi, you're welcome. You're welcome, Pat. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, this evening. Thank you, guys. Uh, yeah, as we were saying, and as Sister Uju was saying, we are talking, Sister Pat, we are talking to about the mental disorders, and what we can do and how we can help. And I feel like our help is when we tell people that this thing can be handled. There is a way you can be able to be managed. There is medication that can be able to manage your situation. And we don't have to say that you're cursed or God has left you or things like that. We just need some kindness, we need some love, we need some good people with stable minds, you know. Because as we started, we said that this topic is the mental health is about the well-being, our well-being, either psychologically, physically, emotionally. It is all round. And I just want to thank you, everyone. And I'll drop my link. Whoever feels that they can come and join us, you're most welcome, because it is a topic that involves all of us. I know, Auntie Mabel, this is a topic that you might be very well conversant with. Thank you so much. And yeah, I just posted my link, guys, and just join me and let us talk about this topic together. Let us discuss, let us know how we can help, and how we can be able to pass the message. Yeah, thank you so much, Monica. That's my sister. Ngendo, that's my real sister. Thank you so much for coming. I know it is late, and maybe you'll be going back to work tomorrow. Thank you so much. Thank you for availing your time. Appreciate you very, very, very much. Uh, yeah, I just put out my link out there. Pat, do you want to join us, please? Or who wants to join me here and just tell us what you think about this topic, and how do you feel when this topic is mentioned? Have you had an experience with this kind of either you have an experience with somebody or a family member or a friend, or when you hear this topic, what do you feel, or what does it do to you? Do you feel like you're the right person to share the information, or maybe you feel like you don't want to talk about it because those people that get that thing, maybe they are cast, or they are these and they are the other things that we, especially back in the village, those are the things that you hear, and they are very there are things that are very hurting. There are things that a normal human being will not want to hear. So, and Auntie Mabel is saying, will be coming up short. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, finish up. Thank you so much. Let's know when you're ready. We are here. Thank you so much. Uh, so guys, this information should be taken out there for all of us, because some things we suffer even without like now there is this depression that mostly you find when a woman gives birth. There is the one they call the postpartum depression, because of your hormones, those things that are happening in your body. And also there are others that maybe you hear them say that because of a certain family planning that I'm using or something, they change their moods, they change everything about their life. Like they change most, because they become moody. You find that you don't want even to see anybody. That's a problem, that's a disorder, and can be taken care of. But you find that some people, and if you do not have an understanding family, or you do not have an understanding husband, they might start now thinking that, so others will ask, like the way I was saying that uh, if maybe you come across those we call narcissists, you hear somebody ask you, are you the first one to be pregnant, or are you the first one to have a baby? And you feel like this person does not understand, because we are all different, we are created different. And that's why you find that there are women that can be able to even give birth normally. There are others, they have to go through cesarean. Others, you find they even die when they are trying to find these children. Others will stay for, like, I don't know, like for years without having kids. And eventually they come and have kids. God blesses them with kids, because our bodies are different. And you find that even for the person that maybe does not have kids, even when they go to the hospital, the doctor will be telling them, you're fine, you're okay. But because of how your body is created, how your hormones are, and everything that is inside you, it's different from the other person. Because you may find that some people want to put you in the same category with other people, yet forgetting that we are very different. We are created different. The way you handle things is not the way I'll be able to handle things. The way you handle your pain is not the way I handle mine. And you find that because of that, you create now the you create this space that now the person will have a psychological problem, because of the way you are treating them, the way you are treating this person in your house or in your neighborhood, such kind of things. Because I remember when I was young, there was a family that in our village, they had a baby who I cannot remember what the problem was, but the baby was not growing up. And it's not like actually when I came here is when now I learned so much about it, and you find that the baby was not growing, and that baby was never taken outside. For the longest, I think that boy was like almost my age, but for the longest time, I never saw that boy outside. They were our neighbor, and one time when I grew up, I went and talked with one of their sisters, and I asked them, "Why don't you people take so and so outside, at least to have fresh air, or even when you people bring him along when you are going to church or when you are doing stuff?" And actually, it was so painful because the sister started crying, because the situation was that they had heard so much from the village, from the people in their family, and where the mother was married, they used to call to say that that lady brought curse in their family, and that's why they have that baby. So the mother was always devastated, she was always depressed, and she was never happy in her life. And I remember that boy ended up dying, and the mother's life has never been the same. So if we can stop this shame, and if we can stop judging, and if we can stop calling these people names and trying to figure out the things that they may have done that we are not even sure about, that we are not even sure about, then we will be able to help them, and we will be able to let them come out and discuss about it, and know that it is a problem that can be handled, it is a problem that can be managed, and we can all get help in different ways. Yeah, so thank you so much, guys. I'm here, and this topic is becoming interesting, and I didn't know that it's a topic that people would be interested into hearing, but I felt that deep inside me I needed to talk about it, because it is something that we are neglecting. It is something that nobody wants to talk about, because either we feel we are not the right people to do it, or maybe because we've not had an experience or with it or something, and we feel like it is not the right time. So welcome, guys, and thank you so much for those that have been here with me. Give me a thumbs up, share the video, let's share this video to as many people as possible, so that we can really help people out there, and know that something can be done, and know that it is not uh, a situation of death. It is something can be done. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Sorry, thank you. Okay. Oh, sorry, I don't know what I did. Okay, I did something there that I didn't know where I touched. Yeah. Guys, let me get to know if you've had an experience with this kind of and especially when the situation happens that maybe um, when you get children maybe with this kind of a problem, or how would you handle it? Would you just keep quiet, or would you and solve your things by yourself? Would you want to share it with other parents out there, or what could be what could you do?
myself.
Oh,
Oh,
you are welcome.
thank you. I'm trying to position myself because I was in another meeting.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
was.
Thank you.
Oh,
You
wow.
are welcome.
Thank you. I'm trying to position myself. I was in another meeting.
Oh, thank you so
Why am
much.
I echoing then? Oh, wow.
I don't do you have something else opened?
I was in another
Is your phone on or something?
Why am I echoing then? Oh, wow.
I don't do you have something else opened?
Hmm.
Is your phone on or something?
No.
Do you have something else open? Is your phone on or something?
My goodness. This technology is terrible.
Exactly, I know.
You are in the show.
Mhm.
My goodness. This technology is terrible. I'm going to go out and try and come back in. I don't know what I've done.
No.
I'm going to go out and try and come back in. I don't know what I've done.
Yeah, these things, the technology, we are learning each and every day. And we thank God. It's a learning process. So bear with us, guys. Yeah. Bear with us. Auntie Mabel is trying to join. She's encountering some technical issues, but we will handle them. We know that this topic is very good, that we do not have to stop. We need to talk about it. We need to talk about stuff that are affecting our community, our families. Yeah. I want to send the link once again. Okay, seems like Auntie Mabel is here.
Right.
Good. Okay, seems like Auntie
Hello?
Mabel is here. Hello.
I think it stopped echoing now.
Okay, seems like Auntie Mabel is here. Hello.
I think it stopped echoing now.
Hmm?
Okay, sounds like Auntie Mabel is here. Hello. I think it stopped echoing now. You see echoing.
What is it me? Can you see
I've turned
anything?
off everything I have here.
Yeah, because I also turned off my phone. Can you see
I've turned off everything I have here.
Yeah, because I also turned off my phone. Can you see
Turned off everything I have here.
Yeah, because I also Oh, okay. You just anybody who okay. Okay. You just anybody
Is it still echoing?
Yeah.
Is still echoing?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Is it echoing? I don't know if it's actually echo. Sometimes the guests might not be hearing the echoing. I can't see the chat anymore because I've turned off my phone. I don't know if it's actually echo.
Yeah, Sister Uju is saying it is echoing.
Okay. All right, I might have to go I don't know. I don't know what is
No.
going on.
Let's see.
All right. Let
I
me
think
let
what
let
I
me
think.
take up the photo. Let me come without the photo,
Oh,
without the
and try.
camera,
Okay.
and see if it
Okay.
will be any better.
Okay. Sorry, guys. It's just a technical issue, and if you know, you can help us with where is code with Samuel. Code with Samuel, where are you? Let's see. Yeah, this one, it should work now.
Hi. Sister echoing.
No.
Can you hear me though?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Probably it's my external mic that was causing the trouble. It's still echoing.
Hmm?
Can you hear me though? Yes. Oh, that's good. Probably it's my external mic that was causing the trouble. It's still echoing.
What could be the problem? My goodness.
All right, bye guys. Let me go. It's not meant to be today.
No. No, no, no.
All right, bye guys. Let me go. All right,
Oh
let
my
me
goodness.
try the mic.
Yeah, just try something because I'm also trying to see you. Yeah, just try something because I'm also trying to see you. Wow, wow, wow. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys, for that. I hope she'll be able to, Auntie Mabel will be able to join. I don't know what is going on. There is some echo that is coming in. We can hear ourselves, so I don't know what's really happening. If anyone knows what we can do, please, you can come up and let us know, or even chat on the chat. And because I feel like we really need to talk about this topic. We should not allow anything come against it, because I believe that this is a topic that most of us need to hear. It is a topic that involves our well-being and the well-being of our families, our friends, and as maybe Auntie Mabel tries to figure out what is going on, I just wanted to give a couple of warning or signs that you might find. It is not like I don't have like all of them put down, but I just want to put a few there that just the normal ones that we may know. Some of us may know already, and I have the long-lasting sadness or irritation. Someone that is always irritated when you talk to them. you find that the person is like they either shout at you back, or they say something that is not, and you didn't meant to feel, you didn't meant to hurt them, or it was just a question, or it was just a topic that you're trying to introduce, but you find that this person is either they do not want to talk to you, or they will just be irritated and maybe throw a word to you that might hurt you. The other thing is that extreme high or low moods, and that also can be a sign. You may find out that maybe this person did not have those moods before, and eventually they just happen to have those kind of moods, uh, either low or high moods that you didn't expect. And that is, I think, even that is like the one that Sister Uju was talking about. When you have bipolar, that is what happens. Sometimes you find the person that you leave them this moment, they are so calm, they are so good, and then in maybe an hour's time, or at some time, they just think of doing something weird. And those are kind of the things that you should be watching out, or you should be conscious about when you see them, either with your friends, or with your kids, or with your neighbors or your family members, and maybe you try to get help for that person. The other thing is excessive fear or worry or anxiety, and especially this one, mostly it is as a parent. Let's say maybe when your kids go to school, and sometimes you find that there is a time that your child may want just to cling on you. They do not even want to sleep by themselves. They anything that they see, they fear. If they hear a loud noise from outside, they be scared or something. Even adults, there are adults that sometimes when they are having this problem, they will have such kind of a thing. You find that when they hear a loud noise from outside, or even just within the house, if you pull a desk or you pull a table, you find someone is getting scared. And so those are some of the things that we should be watching up to, and worry, and the anxiety, like you feel somebody is like they do not want to do something because they are worried maybe they will not make it, or maybe they are worried they cannot be able to do it. Maybe they are anxious that something might go wrong, or something like that. Those are some of the things that we should be keen. And also the social. Okay, let's see if Aunt Mabel will be
Hello.
okay.
Is the echo gone now?
Hello. Oh, oh,
I think so.
oh, good. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
because yeah,
What did you do?
I think what the problem was, I used my new mic on the laptop before, so it's
Oh,
not
okay.
defaulting to that mic even when it's not plugged on.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. And it is a very nice one. I saw it. Looks so good.
It's
The
as if
mic
it's still in the background though. You see echoing?
in the background. Did you
Is I can still
disconnect
hear it.
from the computer?
You can't hear the echo anymore?
Like you can hear it like
Very
far,
faint.
far. I think that one should not make us like not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that one
really
is
want to
far now.
resolve this because when else I'm doing my live stream, I don't want it to be a problem.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, you can hear it from far.
Fine. I don't know who is it. If Uju see, they ask Uju if she's hearing the echo.
Anybody, come, let us know if you can hear the echo, please, guys, on your side. Chat us and let us know that you can, if you can hear the echo, or if it is gone, please let us know. I don't know if Sister Uju, are you still there? Pat, are you still there? Can you just let us know if you can hear the echoing on your side?
Anyway, I don't think, I'm just trying to.
Seems like it's gone. Seems like it's gone. Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's do you have to disconnect it from the laptop or
It
what?
wasn't even plugged in. I just went onto
Oh.
the default button at the back to take it off. So anyway, let me talk quickly. The point I really want to stress on this see here myself.
You can hear yourself.
I'm putting on the fan to start and mute it. I'm putting on the fan so I don't hear this. It's because it's
Because
distracting.
it will distract you. Yeah, it might
Yeah.
distract you.
Anyway, I put on the fan, so I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it anymore.
Hope you'll not be cold.
Yeah. So, but the point I want to raise on these mental health issues is those of us, especially from the Black community. Pardon, sorry.
Sorry, that's fine. Thank you.
As soon as we hear the word mental health, we just think the person is crazy.
Exactly.
Mental health is anything that has to do with our even emotional,
Yeah.
and just
Psychological.
nerves and psychological disorder. Anything that is not physical
Yes.
is actually emotional, because anything that don't affect you, your body physically, like your womb, your belly, your back, your skin, your leg, your headache, everything that is actually mental,
Yeah.
psychological, emotional. They are all those disorders. They are all wrapped together. So it doesn't necessarily mean that that even depression, even anxiety, well, you name it, all of that, social, and some people have this social anxiety. There are people who can't even engage with people in the public. There are
Yes.
people who have phobia.
Mm.
All of that are classified under mental health. So we need to demystify it. I think
Exactly.
that's what we need to work towards.
Mm.
And until we get away from that, we cannot begin to learn to address it. What I always tell people is that if you have mental health issues, and okay, if you have headache, you take paracetamol. If you have poor eyesight, let's say short-sighted, long-sighted, you take your prescription glasses. If your teeth is bad, you go to the dentist. So if you also have mental health disorder, don't disassociate it from all of that. Look at it in the same vein so you can get the relevant support. If some part of mental health issues can be treated with probably therapy,
Yes.
maybe just talking to a therapist. And it doesn't just be one off. It's not like headache when you just take painkiller, then you go and sleep and headache is gone.
Yeah.
It's not like toothache. When you go to the dentist, they say, okay, let's have a feeling or pull the tooth out or whatever, then that problem is gone. Mental health issue, because it's psychological, it's with your nerves, it's with your nervous system, and all the other things that are not physically, they are not things you can touch. So this is why sometimes it might require a long-term support. And what is really most important is to have a close friend or family member that understands it.
Mm.
Because most of the people who have mental health might not be able to help themselves.
Yes.
It's just like somebody has a broken leg.
Mm.
If you have a really bad broken bone,
Broken bone.
you
Yes.
are falling.
Mm.
You
You
cannot
need
tell your friend,
support.
if your friend had a very bad fall, you cannot say go to the hospital, go to
Yes.
A&E
You
by
have to
yourself.
take them. Yeah.
You have to take them.
Mm.
Or if you are not available, you have to make sure they have a cab or a
Mm.
ambulance or whoever will take them. If you're in
Mm.
Africa, you don't know where the ambulance service don't work. You have to make you have
Yes.
someone physically take them. So
Mm.
also when somebody has mental health,
Mm.
it's also important you have somebody who will take that person.
Mm.
They even need it more than somebody with a broken, somebody that has really bad broken leg, broken arms, really bad breakage of bone.
Yes.
Person who has mental health needs your support more than
Mm.
that person,
Mm.
because half of the time
Mm.
they are not thinking straight. If you
Yes.
are depressed, you're not thinking, be it postnatal depression
Mm.
or any kind of depression. If
Mm.
you have anxiety disorder,
Mm.
it could be so debilitating that you can't even leave the house,
Mm.
and you might not even be able to function at all. You might not be eating well,
Yeah.
you might not be sleeping well.
Mm.
So you need a lot of support, and it's not
Mm.
somebody who will say, oh, pull yourself together or
Mm.
pray, let's pray and just own it and God will
Mm.
take care.
Yes.
Sometimes when it comes to mental health, that's only when people remember it's only prayer that should deal with it. that
Mm.
same person that's a person who is saying pray for mental health to get rid of it. When
Mm.
when they have headache, they'll be the first to take paracetamol.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when they have um, diarrhea, they will go and take Imodium or whatever,
Mm.
any medication that will deal with that paracetamol. They will not say
Yes.
if they have diarrhea, they will not say let's pray and let the diarrhea go away.
Yes.
Are you okay? Or
Mhm.
you distracted?
No, I'm okay. I'm listening. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So yeah, so this is the key thing, that
Mm.
the person might not even accept it that they have
Mm.
mental health issues. There are some cases where the person who have the mental health issues might not even know they have mental health issues. And
Yes.
even when they have it, they know they
Mm.
have it, they will not accept it.
Yes.
So they need somebody who will help them to unpack it, unpick it, to accept it,
Mm.
so they can get the relevant help. But in
Mm.
our community, that is always one thing. When the person when the person who has it admits it,
Mm.
everybody look at you, don't have enough faith. Majority of people around you say, Tufiakwa.
Mm-hmm.
God forbid, there's no
Yeah.
mental health issues in our family.
Yes.
Uh, where did you get it from? That same
Mm-hmm.
people, they have diabetes, they are taking insulin. They
Yeah.
have high blood pressure, they are taking
Mm-hmm.
high blood pressure medication.
Mm.
And they will not say Tufiakwa, there's no high blood pressure in our family.
Yes.
Tufiakwa, there's no,
Mm.
I don't know if you guys do that in this Kenya.
Yes, we do. Yeah. Yeah. Go
They will
for
not say,
it.
God
Yeah.
forbid, we don't have diabetes in
Mhm.
our family. They'll
Mhm.
quickly go and be taking the insulin or whatever they recommend for them.
Yes.
So this is, oh my goodness.
That's fine.
Sorry, that's my 10 p.m. It's 10 p.m. here. What time is it in your place?
It's 5. It's 5 p.m. here.
Yeah, it's 10 p.m. here, and I'm back to work tomorrow. I've been enjoying
Oh.
my leave. So that's my 10 p.m. alarm to
Mm.
remind me. Every Sunday I put that because I have a special Christian program, my
Oh,
bedtime
okay.
story program I listen to. So
Oh,
that's to always tell me that I have to go to bed at that time. I should be getting ready to go to whatever I'm doing.
wow.
Otherwise, I get carried away. I get carried away or whatever.
Away. Mm.
Anyway, so this is the point I really want us to stress, because in my line of job,
Mm.
this is the biggest challenge we have. Majority of
Mm.
the reason why children are removed from their parents, I work in
Yes.
social work and the
Oh, yeah.
children and family in the UK,
Mhm. I was
is
about to
mostly in
ask that.
Africa community.
Mm.
Part of it is mental health. Either they
Mm.
have, because some of them are isolated here, especially when they have no papers, and they
Yes.
go and get pregnant, and the
Mhm.
men just run away and leave them,
Yeah.
and when they have no papers, they can't
Mhm.
work properly. So
Mm.
the hand, whatever, when if it's hairdressing, those kind of
Yes.
cash in hand kind of job they used
Something
to do
yeah,
under the
under the
radar.
table. Yeah.
Yeah, they might not be able to do those jobs anymore because if
Yes.
they have a bad pregnancy and they
Mm.
have no recourse to the public fund, like for example, if they were in this country, maybe the employer will pay them sick pay or whatever, they might not have that. So
Yeah.
things will go out of hand. And
Mm.
probably the man, whoever they are with, doesn't even, maybe it's not in a proper marriage relationship.
Marriage relationship.
That could
Yes.
cause a lot of problems. So when they start having issues and they now have the baby
Mhm.
and things start going out of hand. Maybe the children even go to the point of nursery or second or primary school. Then when they
Yeah.
are sick, because that postnatal depression, even
Mm.
before they
Mm.
even have the baby, they're already having
Mm.
issues. They didn't have the proper care, and they now
Yes.
have postnatal depression, which was not addressed properly. And when
Mm.
the children start going to school, they realize the parents are able to care for them properly.
Yes.
And sometimes some of them will not own up when people are telling, they even when at that stage, they might even have access to medical care,
Mm.
some sort of free medical care because of
Yes.
the children.
Yes. The
They will
children.
not
Yes.
accept it. They will not accept the counseling. They will not accept the support system
Mm.
that is there. They will disagree that they have mental health.
Yes.
They don't want to admit it. Some people will be praying it away. That God
Wow.
forbid, don't give me mental
Mm.
health. I don't have mental health
Yeah.
issues. Then
Mm-hmm.
before you know it, the children are being absent in school. They are being
Yeah.
unkept. They have
Mm-hmm.
issues. And when the children are removed from there, they will say it's discrimination.
Yes.
And some of them will start drinking, probably
Yeah.
to numb the problem.
Mm-hmm.
It will just escalate things. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's a big thing. Even back home, it's a big
Mm.
thing because there are people who will not necessarily end up in the street, become completely mad.
Completely
If
mad.
when the issue started, if it was nipping the bud, if they were
Mm.
given the right proper therapy,
Mm.
counseling, and medication.
Mm.
It's not even all cases they give you medication, but there are times medication is required.
Yeah. To make you like cope,
Yeah.
maybe to be
Some
able to
people, yeah,
continue with school or even be able to go to work.
yeah. But some people just believe that once they give you medication, make you all zombies. They'll feel
Mm.
make you because there are actually some people that when they see them, it is possible that that's the only way they can deal with that particular side of mental health instead of running
Mm.
up, ended up naked in the street like you see in Africa. I
Mm.
hope it's the
Oh
same thing in
yeah.
Kenya.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the
you see,
same. It's the
you see
same. Yeah.
them all tata wearing all those
Yeah,
make all
ours,
those kind of
I don't know if they say that in your place, but you find that we always say that every town has a mad person because
yeah,
in
yeah,
every town you go, there is that
yeah,
mad person there. Yeah.
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 Yeah. So, but if it is here, some of those
Mm.
people will end up in a mental. They will say they are sectioned under
Mm.
Section 3 Act, under Section 3 Act of the Mental Health Act
Mm.
in the
Mm.
UK. So
Mm.
those are the kind of people that will be in hospital, which the kind of medication we give them, they will make them subdued. You see some people like that in their Western world. So
Yes.
some
Yeah.
of our people will see that and say,
Mm.
"Oh, every
No.
person that they give medical medication end up looking like a
Maybe
zombie."
like
They don't
yes.
want to look like that, but they don't know that some of those cases are not.
Mm.
That's not every case is not like that.
It's not like that. Yeah, they are
Yeah,
different.
possibly those are the one. I'm not a professional in mental health. We just did it as a part of module of my
Mm.
training because we
Mm.
come across people who have it, like I say, parents who have it, and
Mm.
children who even have anxiety from a very early age.
Yeah.
So probably because of the things they have experienced at home as well. So
Mm.
yeah, so but people don't understand. Why I always have to tell people,
Mm.
will you rather you have a family member who is in a mental health hospital and
Mm.
is subdued, is clean, is
Mm.
being cared for by professionals, is being
Mm.
fed,
Yeah.
is being looked after properly,
Mm.
than end up in like the ones in African streets who are naked and
Exactly. Yeah.
everybody
But
run away
seen by
from.
everybody and everybody is talking about them.
That's right. And some of them get even become very violent. There are some who are
Mm.
violent. When people see them, they
Yeah.
run away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's just the part. I know we just cover that part. That's just the part I want
Mm.
to stress that
Mm.
it's really important that and
Yeah.
sometimes we women especially, I know
Mm.
men as well, but in this part of the world, especially don't know how it is in America because I've only
Mm.
visited US just
Mhm.
briefly. I've
I
not
think
lived there.
UK,
But,
I think
but
UK
in
and
the
US,
UK, I find
It's almost the same.
Yeah. In the U yeah, okay. In the UK, I find many African women, I don't know, we have more women in the UK
Mhm.
than men as immigrants.
Oh, oh,
So
wow.
yeah. So most women,
Mhm.
they might end up, because of the ratio of African men to African women, there is
Mm.
this tendency to remain in an abusive relationship,
A
or the man
relationship,
might
yeah.
even be cheating on you. You might know that he's cheating, you're having two. So the girl, the lady that is talking to might know they already have a wife, or they already have another girlfriend. They might just want
Yeah.
to get on with it. So I want to have children because of my biological clock, even when they are
Of course.
Christians.
Yeah.
So some of them, those torture they go through is not really good on them, and it's actually
Mm-hmm.
getting some people. It will get to a stage where some people can't cope anymore. It might actually make them become depressed, and if it's not being
Mm.
treated properly, they are likely to even end up in a mental health hospital.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think
So there are
I think
a lot of issues, because some people will say, "How come? Oh, my mom. When my mom had 10 children, they never had depression." But the
yes,
environment which your mom had children is different from where women are having children in abroad.
exactly.
Yeah. Because back
Yeah.
home, women have this community, and when you have a
Yes.
baby, you have.
Mm.
I know it's the same in Kenya. You have your
Yes.
if you don't have help in the city, you go home to either your
Mm-hmm.
mother-in-law, to your mom, or to your auntie
Yes.
to go and have the
Yes.
baby if they can come to you.
Yes.
So the first 3 or 6 months you have that baby, you are being treated like a baby. You are being looked after.
Mm-hmm.
You are
Yeah.
being taken care of. All the
Mm.
hormones will not have time to rage into your head. You can
Yes.
imagine, here you have a baby, you are having sleepless
Mm.
nights. You haven't even
Mm.
recovered properly. Whereas if your
Mm.
mom or your auntie is staying with you, in the night they
Mm.
take the baby to go and stay with them,
Yeah.
to sleep with them, and let you sleep even in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
You even have a nap, no matter how
Yeah.
poor you are, even if you're in the
Exactly.
village.
Yeah, you'll be having that peace and the peace of mind
Yeah,
because there is somebody taking care of you and the
yeah.
baby. Yeah.
You don't even do the cooking.
And
If you
yeah.
don't even have a bath, a proper bathroom, they'll boil their water and go and put in the local bathroom for you. Those days when we're living in the
Yeah.
village,
Uh-huh.
then
Uh-huh.
they will massage you. They have their own special way of massaging you.
Exactly. Yeah.
In this part of the world, you don't have anybody to do that for you.
You
You just
don't.
have to get on with it.
Yeah. And maybe you even are supposed to go back to work even in 2 weeks' time. You
Yeah,
you find yourself going back to work because you have to pay the bills.
yeah.
It is not because
Especially,
your body is
yeah,
ready, but
yeah,
the bills are there waiting for you.
yeah.
You need to work for that. So, what would you tell those parents or those people that they don't want to talk about it? Let's say I have a problem, and maybe my family member has a problem and I do not want to talk about it. We as a family member, we are doing nothing about it and we do not want to talk about it. What would you tell such kind of people, or even those that we can see you have a problem but you do not want to admit? What would you tell that kind of a person?
Those are the kind of places we should actually pray for that person to own off. That's why we should be using our prayers. When we are praying for the healing, we know there is some spiritual healing. God can actually heal the people
Exactly.
miraculously.
Yes.
Miraculously,
Mhm.
miraculous, if I can say by miracle, if
You're
I can
right.
get the word out. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we really have to be more honest with ourselves,
Mm.
because if you have, like I keep saying, if you have a broken bone and you
Mm.
really have a badly broken leg, will you just say, "Oh,
Yes.
don't tell anybody my leg is broken, it will heal by itself. Let's just pray about it." So that's exactly the same example you give the person. You say, at the moment, your nerves are broken, your emotions are broken.
Yes.
Don't even put the nerve to it. They say you're psychologically, you're
Mm, broken.
psychological, you are broken psychologically. You have a
Yes.
broken psychology. You have a
Mm,
broken emotion,
mm,
as if your leg is broken. So if
Mm.
this was your leg that is badly broken, will you just sit at home and say, I don't want people to know? When you are limping, you say you don't want people to know. Mentally, psychologically, they don't want you
Mm.
to use mentally. So psychologically, emotionally, you are limping right now.
Exactly.
I need to help you to go to the hospital. We will pray for
Mm.
you as
Yeah.
well. Let God heal you. But
Mm.
let's find some ways. There are a lot of Christian therapists out there who can actually combine both prayer and who can talk to that person in a more subtle way.
Mm.
There are a lot of Christian counselors. If you, I know in the UK they have Association of Christian Counselors.
Yeah.
So
Even
you
here
can,
they
if that
do.
will work better for the person, then
Yeah.
start with a Christian counselor who will
Mm.
start praying and use both their faith,
Mm.
knowledge, and wisdom plus their
Mm.
professional wisdom to combine together to speak to that person.
Mm.
And the
Wow.
problem is that our so-called African and Nigerian pastors, they are not trained enough. They just go to 10 minutes Bible school and start calling themselves pastor and bishops. So the problem is usually those are the kind of people who should be able to speak to them. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just being sarcastic, but that's what happened in most cases. They go to 6 months, maximum 6 months. They say they are now pastors.
First,
The
exactly.
next few years they are bishops.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But meanwhile, the actual theological school
Geological school.
that
Yes.
people actually go through is go for many years, and they are combined with different elements because you're going to be looking after people,
Yes.
and the world is so
Profound.
complex now. The people's
Yeah.
life are more complex than it used to be in the Bible days when life was more simpler. So they
Mm.
have to make sure you have a bit of psychology, you have all the modules that to actually teach you how to support your flock,
Yes.
which many of us are still gravitated to those African churches
Mm.
because that's where we get all the gym, the
Yeah.
motivational speaker and all the
Mhm.
dancing and everything that makes us so that we attend the Sunday service. It's good, it's important. But
Yeah.
what I always tell people while you're attending all those gym churches, if
Mm.
you feel there are ways, there are things you still need to get from the statutory standards or impose
Mm-hmm.
one,
The
please try and
protocol.
associate yourself alongside them.
Yes.
You can go to your gym one once or twice a month and go to the
Mm.
other one probably twice. I know it's not very easy. It's not always easy to be too. Maybe
Mm.
just a fellowship like me. I
Yeah.
go to a fellowship where I miss with the Africans.
Yeah.
That's like after church in the afternoon is something I do once a month.
Mm.
Whereas the church I actually go to is an evangelical white
Mm.
majority church because they are mission focused. They kind of meet the kind of things
The,
I'm interested in right
you're
at this stage of
interested exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
That's right. Wow. Wow. I can see Code with Samuel is with us. You're welcome. Keep up with Angela. Thank you so much for coming. Give this video a thumbs up. Auntie Mabel or Ask Auntie Mabel is talking to us, and we are talking about mental issues or mental health, which
Yeah, I
is
should
very
actually change my name. They haven't
profound.
changed it there. Sorry. I
No,
just noticed the syllable Mabel. Yeah.
at least now we can associate with it, and we are proud and congratulations so much, and because we really learn so much. And I don't know if this is I would put it here because especially like we talked of our parent, the way they used to do things is not the way it is right now, even like for you and as your age. Oh wow, thank you so much. You did it.
I'm learning.
Like when I was talking about a kid that we grew up together, that kid was kind of disabled. The child was disabled, but they never took him out. And the mother got where she was married. The mother-in-law always insulted that woman, saying that she brought curse in their family. It is also the same with the mentality that we have, especially the African people. You find that the way you just said that, oh, God forbid, there is nothing like that in our family. What would you tell those parents, our parents now, that believe that we still are in the same life that they lived themselves, and the one that us now we have, and the children that we are bringing up right now. What would you tell them about such kind of these kind of issues? Do you want them to still stay there and stick there, or at least to try and come and reason with us?
Are you trying to say, is it regarding the mental health, or
Yes.
just are you using disability as an example? Are you
Yes,
wanting
I
to?
just use disability as an
Okay,
example.
okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
we actually talked. I actually did one of the LS on my channel where we talked
Mm.
about disability, where a young
Yes.
person asked a young man phone wrote in to say his parents are not seeking support for the disabled younger sibling. So yeah,
Mm.
the if I understand your question, is that
Mm.
how do we get this message across to our older parents?
Yes.
Okay. I
Yes.
think we have to start from ourselves first, to be honest, because majority of us haven't got our head around it. To be honest with you,
Mm.
until I did my training,
Mm-hmm.
and even for me, I have to be honest, I have to retrain my brain.
Mm.
When a colleague when you see tell a black person that you have mental health issues,
Mm.
it's like you are shooting them.
Mm-hmm.
The way they take it, it is so difficult, even for me too. When I have to
Mm.
tell a black person client
Mm.
that they have mental health issues, I'm very cautious because I don't want them to.
To be beaten.
No, no, not even beating. They just shut down. They don't want to deal with you anymore. They will
Yes.
say, "Oh, that social worker, you are one of them. You're supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
a black person. You're one of them. You want to turn me to a mad person. I'm not."
Yes.
So I will just name what it is. If it's depression, I will say, I think they say, "Oh, those people say I have mental health," I said, "No, they're trying to tell you have depression. You need to
Mm.
try and understand it." So the way
Okay.
I've been analyzing it, so that's the
Mm-hmm.
way I've always gone through to them. I say, so it's the same method you used to explain to your elderly parents.
Mm.
So because we our generation haven't even my generation and your generation, even if
Mm.
those in their 40s, and not just those of us in our 50s or older,
Mm.
even those in their 30s and 40s, they haven't 20s, they haven't even accepted it yet in our community. So
Exactly.
how can we sell it to the grandparents who are already in their 60s, 70s, and 80s when we haven't
Mm.
even accepted it ourselves?
Yeah.
It's the same method that we always use.
Mm.
That's the analogy I use every time. And I know always when I say that, people say, "Oh, I never thought of it like that."
Mm.
I would say, I always tell people, I'll go to the worst state scenario. Like I told you, I'll say, if you fell from the bath or you fell
Mm.
from upstairs, let's even say it's in the house, because some of them
Mm.
will say, "Oh, where will I get it from? I
Mm.
haven't done anything wrong with my life. Where should it come from?" I tell them, you can have accident in the house.
Yes.
If you have fallen down the stairs, or you
Mm-hmm.
were just going to walk, you slip and fall,
Yeah.
and you have a badly broken leg that needs
Mm-hmm.
plaster to be put on it, will you
Yes.
say, "Oh, God forbid, there's no
Mm-hmm.
broken leg, nobody has ever had a broken bone in my family,"
Yes.
and said, "Oh, let me take you to the pastor to pray for my leg to join together"?
No.
We don't do that. But why
Yes.
is that? When our emotions and our psychologically we are broken,
Mm.
mentally we are broken,
Mm.
then we want to pray that away this time around. So God forbid, there's
Mm.
no mental health issues in our family.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing.
Mm.
So
Wow.
you have to acknowledge it first yourself before you sell it to somebody else. Majority of us have,
Yes.
to be honest, like I own up. It took me time to get around it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
It,
especially the people just it's anxiety is deeply this. It could be more difficult. It could be a more serious cases like bipolar
mm.
or schizophrenia.
Yeah.
One of those very difficult ones that we even
Right.
require. Like I said, that will require you being section. In the UK, they call it section under the mental health act.
Mm.
That's when they will, by law, you have to accept medication. They will take you by force to the hospital
Yes.
when you feel you are in danger to yourself and in danger to somebody
To
else's.
somebody else. Yes.
Yeah, somebody else's life, or somebody you are endangering somebody else's life or
Mm.
your life.
Mm.
So, because they cannot leave you to go
Mm.
and harm yourself when
Yes.
people already are aware, they'll be in trouble.
Mm.
Whoever medical person that assess you, if it's a what we call a general practitioner here, that's somebody
Mm.
you see the gateway to the medication. If you have
Mm.
a mental illness, that's where you go. Then they will refer you to the hospital. Except you have a serious heart attack or broken a big accident, you go straight to A&E. So you guys
Mm.
call it ER there.
Yeah, ER,
Yes.
ER,
We
yeah.
call it accident and emergency.
Mm. Wow. Wow. What a beautiful topic. And I can see Keep Up with Angela is saying, thanks, Doc. Thanks so much. Yeah. That's awesome because as Auntie Mabel is saying that we need to accept it first, and then now we can be able to feel uh, comfortable even when we are sharing it with other people. Because I was saying that even for me to come and sit here and talk about this, it is just because I've been wanting to talk about it for long, because it is something that has been bothering me. It's something that I've gone through, because when we talk about postpartum depression, I went through it. I still feel like I'm still healing from it. But at least I had a supportive system that at least understood my situation. But then I thought, what about somebody else who is out there that does not have that system that I had?
Yeah.
How can I reach that person? And how can I be able to tell them that, you know what? This is like what Auntie Mabel is saying. The moment you have your headache, you go to the doctor or you take paracetamol, it goes off. The moment you break your leg, you go and get your leg plastered or this and that. The same with our mental health. The moment you feel you realize that something is not right, you go for a therapy
Yeah.
and you get helped before it gets worse.
Yeah.
Because the more I was giving some of the things, the signs, and I was saying that prolonged stress may cause that, because now you've been stressed up, you do not want to talk, you do not want to accept.
Mm-hmm.
And I was also talking about like the personal traits, those with personality traits,
Yeah.
especially those ones are the people that they will never accept that they have a problem.
Yeah.
Somebody is just arrogant. How will you go tell that person that he has a problem? Because I remember I had a friend who was telling me that that she told her husband how she is feeling about her pregnancy, and the husband was like, are you the only woman that has been pregnant? I've seen so many women that are pregnant. So what is this? What is the difference between
Mm.
you and those women that you are coming to tell me you are feeling, oh, you cannot go to work, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. And you find that is somebody that do not want to understand.
Yeah.
That is somebody that is not willing to understand or even to put themselves into your shoes, because they just have an encounter with another person who had a smooth pregnancy. And because there are people, if you listen to women, there are people that never had their problem with their pregnancies until they give birth, and it is like, and the others that will be even bedridden from the first month to the last,
Yeah.
and they are all women, you know. So I feel like it is a topic that we really need to stress on, and
Yeah.
we really need to talk about. we
Yeah.
we we need to accept the acceptance.
Yeah.
We need to accept that it is a disease like any other disease.
Yeah. Yeah. Even saying that though,
Mm.
from even when when we're talking about women back home where they have the support system, there
Yes.
are still some odd cases where
Mm.
some women will not bond with their children,
Yes.
and people, they will just be afraid to say it
Mm.
because they will just deal with it, breastfeed the child. They might not, and the fact that they're able to cloud it because
Yes.
the grandma is there, the auntie is there, so they can
Mm.
just breastfeed and pass the baby to the person. So
Yeah.
it's much more easier for them to deal with, unlike when you are cooked up in the house with the child or by yourself. And the
Mm.
husband in the UK, and even in our time, you didn't even have paternity leave in the UK. Now they now have 2 weeks paternity leave they give to the men,
Yeah,
so that.
even now they started giving it here in this country, I think like a couple of months ago.
Yeah, but even then, some employers will still say you have to. It's unpaid.
Mm.
So some of them will even be unpaid. So if you have money issues, you might not even want to take. You might just use your annual leave or not be able to take it.
Yeah.
So except if you're working with some government
Okay.
organizations, probably you
Mm,
might get it. So in a
mm,
nutshell, what I'm trying to say that even back home, some
mm,
of in a village, you will see in your town or your community,
mm.
you see that that woman is very troublesome, or
Yes.
that woman is a thief, or
Mm.
that woman, some women will always be quarrelsome,
Yes.
or they just have they are moody, they are low
Mm,
mood, they are just
mm.
isolated. Not
Yes.
only women or anybody, can be anybody, but sometimes around that childbirth, some people when they are pregnant, even with the
Mm,
community support, see,
mm.
some women will be pregnant, but they will just be a total different person.
Yes.
And people learn to know then that when you're pregnant, you don't go near them. Or when they are
Mm.
pregnant, so they don't eat or they don't associate with anybody. Some they spit from beginning to the end, some vomit
Yes.
from beginning to the end. Some
Mm.
even have all these other psychological things that just come out, the hormone and the bed. They didn't even have any explanation for it. So it
Yes.
was still there. Those problems are still there. And
Mm.
people just learn to mask them in
Mm.
one way or the other because they will not speak or they don't have a name for it. They might not even speak up.
Mm.
So, but what made it a lot manageable is because you always have these people around you.
Yes.
Even if you don't have your family, if you are in the city, you always have
Mm.
this family member, a house girl. If you
Yes.
can't afford to have a house help, there will always be extended family, young child that will be
In
living
your
with you.
house, exactly.
Or
Yes.
even neighbors, will
Mm.
come around to support you.
Yeah.
So besides that, you will still
Mm.
see that this there is there. It's just that you just find a way to deal with it somehow. And
Mm.
it could even lead to, there are a lot of suicide that happen in Africa community that is buried, that is not,
Talked about.
that's not talked about. So the
Mm.
figures aren't there.
Mm.
Except it's obvious, like somebody will jump in a well or somebody will hang themselves, just make it so obvious. But if it's
Yeah.
somebody who did it silently and overdose and stuff like that, people
Mm.
might not even know the reason to even know. People might not even do autopsy. The person will just die in the heart. So the person died in their sleep or somebody. Some
Yeah.
family member will even know the person overdosed. They will keep it a secret.
Yeah.
Hush, hush it.
Mm.
So some of these problems are there.
Mm.
It's just that the environmental support system, family support system, and the sunshine. And you wake up in the morning, you come, even if you're in a flat, suddenly
Yeah.
now that you're in the city, you stay in your flat all day. When you
Mm.
still come out in the compound, you are still going
Mm.
to say, neighbor, Sister
Yeah.
Carol, how are you?
Exactly.
You are walking out of your estate,
Yeah.
somebody still know you. You
Yes.
go, there's hairdresser, you can afford to go to hairdresser like
Mm.
every week or every other week.
Mm.
Unlike here, maybe
Hey.
3 months, 6 months, you haven't gone. So there's a lot of gossip and endorphin that go out of your mind just meeting with people, staying in that hairdressing, just having your hair washed.
Mm-hmm.
With, as little as equivalent of £1, you can
Yes.
have your hair washed and
Exactly.
styled in
And
Nigeria.
styled the way you want. Yeah.
Yeah, but when it's a plait, it might be a little bit more, even maximum £15 equivalent or $15 equivalent. You can have
Mm.
a nice, gorgeous hair done on your head. And
Exactly.
they have parties as well where you can go and dance and even in even in the church. So
And
there are a lot of
forget your troubles.
that's right, yeah. Mhm.
Wow, wow. This is becoming interesting, and it is very, very, very important. The way we just need to spread more and learn more and research more about it and get to observe, because this thing is about observation.
Yeah,
Because some people will never say it, but you, maybe the way you see me today, as you know me, maybe as a friend, you might see me outside there and you say that is not the Caro I know,
yeah,
or that is not how I don't know her that way.
yeah,
And you may tend to ask me, is there any problem,
yeah,
but some people feel like it is offending or something when you ask like how we are feeling. Because I remember, like, there is another day, I was talking, I think, I don't know, I did it on Instagram or somewhere, when I said, like, it is good, just even when you go to your contact and just text everybody, even those that you've talked in months, and just tell them you're just checking on them, because you
yeah,
never know, maybe somebody just needed
yeah,
that word of how are you doing, somebody to ask them how are you doing, especially us that are out here, like in this when we live in this the world, the part of world that is so busy, we don't even remember to say hello to people or anything. When you are coming out of your house, you are only seeing your car. You just want to go out, you just want to go to work, and you
Yeah.
don't even find anybody on the road or even at the parking lot or anything. So it is really important we learn more about this and understand that mental health is very important. It is like the problem, it is like any other, when you have any other disease or when you have any other accident or anything that happens on your physical,
Yeah.
treat the same way with your emotional.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
go get checked, and try to be kind
Yeah.
to everyone, because even what we are going through so far, as I was saying when we were starting, these 2 years have taught us a lot. People
Yeah.
are going through a lot.
Absolutely.
Many will not say it.
Yeah.
They will not tell you they lost their job. They will not say this and they will not do that.
Mm.
But just try to be kind.
Yeah.
Even when you are driving outside there, try to understand that person. That why is he driving like that? You don't know. Don't judge them. You never know. Maybe
Yeah.
something triggered them, and they are doing the things that they are doing.
Yeah.
Sister Uju is saying people try to hide how they are doing because it may show lack of faith or not making positive declarations. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
I know this is not what we are dealing with today. In the same vein, that's why I find our people, when it comes to mm, what's it called? Cancer.
Mm-hmm.
This is how people will hide it as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's only when it become, because they just feel, once they hear that word cancer, they just feel
Mm-hmm.
death sentence. They
Yep.
don't want to talk to anybody about it. And
Mm.
there could be a lot of
Help.
ways of even natural therapy that could have
Mm.
helped them, or the kind of food to avoid, because there are different kind of cancers that you should avoid some certain food because that's cancer feeds on protein. So
Mm.
there are a lot of knowledge that people have that people don't want to listen.
Mm.
People don't tell you until when it becomes very, very, the extreme, when it now getting very when it gets to terminal
Mm.
stage,
Yes.
before you will know. Or sometimes you will just hear, oh, that person has been having it, suffering from it for quite a while. They
Yes.
did, it went before, he came back. Is the
Mm.
secrecy. Although some people are getting over that now, but it's almost similar. I know
Mm.
that's not the case. I just wanted
No,
to
no,
throw
no.
that in there as well.
This is everything that causes. It is there even on my topic, because I was talking about long physical illness can
Yeah,
cause mental problem. It
absolutely.
is the same. It is the
Yeah,
same. So you are not out of the topic.
yeah,
It is there in the topic, because I feel that people do not, like now when I was talking to somebody and we were talking about a lady that passed on in our village due to cancer. And I was telling this other lady it is good to get tested, to go do your pap smears every year,
yeah,
because I thought it is somebody that could understand this, because I know she understand, she's somebody who can understand this. And I
yeah,
was telling her that it is good to go get your pap smear done every year.
yeah,
And the answer that that lady gave me, I was like, I wasn't expecting it from such kind of a person, because she
yeah,
said that why should I go for that test, and then when I go for the test I be found with it. I start worrying, and then now my money will be eaten by this disease. I don't know, I'll sell my houses or my car. I was trying to tell the person that if this thing is detected early, there are ways that you can
treat
be
it.
able to treat it,
Yeah,
but now so many people, even those that we think that are learned or that they know things, they do not even,
yeah,
they are the worst.
yeah, Yeah.
And I'm like,
Because
wow.
many of us, the African mentality and the
Mentality.
values, values played. That's why they said what makes a human being is
Mm,
the nature and the nurture.
mm.
So some of the things are your gene, then some of
Yep.
them are the other 50% your gene are characteristics, and why the other 50% the environment you grew up in. It
Yes.
does affect you a long way. So you really have
Mhm.
to unlearn those values,
Those values.
habits,
Hmm.
and the things probably they are part of your characteristic traits that you don't like. You have to
Mm,
admit you don't like. There are some people who are very troublesome. There are
mm,
some people who one way or the other, there's some character. All of us, we have some character. If we look deep down in ourselves, there are characteristics we don't like about
mm,
ourselves. That's why I
mm,
always tell people when some people are finding hard to forgive. I always tell
mm.
them, do you know that there are some certain things in you that people have to learn to forgive you for as well? There are some
Exactly.
certain things in
Thank
you
you for
that
that.
people
Mm.
don't find interesting to live with.
Yes.
They are learning to accommodate it and learning to forgive you. If you even
Mm.
look into yourself properly, there are some areas of yourself you just don't like. You want to develop it, you want to improve on it.
Exactly. Sure.
That's why that personal development is important. There are some
Mm,
skills and characteristics you feel you need to
mm.
some get
To
rid of.
unlearn.
If it
Yes.
yeah, but even if it's procrastination, even if it's
Mm,
just some people, even if you think you are perfect, there must be
mm.
something there.
Yeah.
Even if you
There is.
perfect yourself, ask people who will be honest with you. They will say there's
Mm.
something there.
Yes.
So yeah, so this is why we really need to know that being educated. There's what we used to joke people about. Those we said the person went through school, the school didn't go through the person.
Yeah, the person went through the school, but the school did not
The school
go
didn't go
through
through
the
the person. There's some people who just went through and just passed their exams, and they passed their
but
exam, and that's all
the
they did
school
with
was
their
left
school.
somewhere.
The knowledge
Was
doesn't refine them in any way. They still behave
exactly.
worse than their great grandfather in their mindset.
Yeah, because when you expect somebody that you feel like you respect and think that maybe they are the ones even who are supposed to teach other women in the
Yeah,
community how things are done, and then you find that this is the same person who is telling you, why should I go for the test to go get sick? So it is even you have made it in your mind that just because people are dying of it, even you.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. I
So,
think.
Carol, I think I've said enough. I'm going to have to love you and let you and go now because yeah, it's 10:39 here. I need
Oh,
to
oh, yeah.
definitely be in bed by 11 p.m.
Yeah, you'll be working tomorrow if tomorrow
Yeah,
is
I'm
your
I'm
day.
back to work. First day back. I don't feel like going back, but unfortunately, I have to.
You have
YouTube is not paying me enough money yet to give up my day job.
to become a to become a
That
full
was
YouTuber. Time is coming. It is coming very soon.
we're still very, very miles away from that. But actually, the community we have built, I think, is a good thing. That's why I
Yeah.
tell people, in as
Mhm.
much as you can look at what we are doing now, you're in US and I'm in UK. Look at us conversing and we chatting and laughing, and you
And
can
we are
after this
helping
smile
people.
and these jokes and this
Exactly.
conversation, you think I will go to bed and not be able to feel good, have good endorphin in my head, and have that feel good factor and be able to sleep nicely, despite the
Exactly.
fact that I'm going to
Yeah.
bed later than I planned. So
Hmm.
let's
Yeah.
make use of the social media space to build the
Mm.
community
Yeah.
that we didn't have in we can't have locally anymore, and the
Hmm.
pandemic has even make it even shrink it even further than what it used to be.
Yeah,
So
I was
let's
listening.
use it.
I was watching your video that you did about that because
Yeah,
we think we are taking social media as if it is a curse. Some years back
no, it's
there,
not. There are a lot of positive
and
that have come out of it. So
exactly.
let's maximize it. Let's form our new women group and men's group or whatever. Includes code reserve if he's still there, Mr.
Yeah.
Code. The few men that are there, let's include them. But
Hmm.
let's form our new Kenya, Nigeria women's
Association.
Saturday club or Sunday club, and then go
Yeah.
and have a joke and laugh and be able to enlighten
And
our
sleep and
mood.
go to sleep happy. Yeah, and start the week rejuvenated.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
All right
Yeah.
then, Carol, I have
Keep
to
up
get
with
me going.
Angela
And you
is
know me
laughing.
when I'm excited like that, I don't like to stop. Yeah, but I have to go. All right, bye everyone, and everyone in the chat. I'll just go back there and tell you goodbye. I don't know if
Okay.
um, whatever Angela. I don't know if Angela and you, John, who is see there. I need to
Yeah,
visit
keep up with
Angela
Angela
first with
is
my new
there.
channel.
She's just laughing. Keep up with Angela is just laughing, and
Yeah, I have a
she's
long
enjoying.
list of people I still need to visit with my new channel. Angela, my Esa sister, please, I'll visit your house with my new channel so you can come and visit me.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is my
yes.
new channel. If you want to type it when you are searching for it for the first time. Type it all together. Don't leave any gap. That's the easiest way to
Oh,
find it when you are searching for the first time.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you so
have a long
much.
list of people. I've been visiting people one by one, one by one.
Mm,
Yeah, it's taking
wow.
me Saturday, yesterday and Sunday. I've been spending so much time trying to catch up with the people with my new
On
channel. So I'm
Yeah.
hoping to start my LS again next Saturday on the new channel. I want to build the channel up
Mm,
a little bit.
yeah. It is important. Yeah.
All right,
Well,
thank you, Carol, and
thank you
everybody in
so
the
much.
chat. Thank you. Bye
Thank
now,
you.
and God bless to all of you.
Okay, and God bless you too.
Yeah, bye.
So thank you so much, guys. I'm telling you, we've really learned like this topic, and even when I was talking about it, I was like somehow hesitant about it. And thank you so much, Auntie Mabel, for your time to come and talk to us. Thank you. Keep up with Angela and Sister Uju and Code with Samuel. I'm telling you, Sister Pat, and everybody that join me on this as we talk things to do with mental health. And as Auntie Mabel has said, let us learn first. Like, let us understand this thing first, and then we will be able to share with other people out there. I'm hoping that this is not we are not going to stop here. We are going to keep pushing. We will keep talking about it until things are right. So thank you so much, guys. I know it is late for some of you. For us here, we are going to make dinner, and we thank God so much. So I'm so grateful for this live stream, and thank you so much for coming. Please give this video a thumbs up as we go. And if you have not done that, share the video and let others get to learn too from this live stream. So thank you so much, guys, and let's get to see each other on my next video. Bye, and I love you all. Thank you. Yeah, and Auntie Mabel is saying something. Auntie Mabel is saying that when you are typing her new channel, please make sure you type it without a space, without leaving any space. Like you put Ask Auntie Mabel together. It will be like one sentence without spacing anything. Then you will be able to find it. So I hope, guys, you've understood that. You write the whole word without leaving any space. Ask Auntie Mabel, our new channel, and she has promised to visit you guys. It's just that she has a longer list, and we know she has been a very supportive sister, and let's go and support her with our new channel and share it out there. So thank you so much, guys, and bye. See you on my next one. God bless you.